winners semis. Zero already moving on, sitting pretty in winners finals. But now these two will face off to see who's going to battle Zero next. Now, it's going to be a pretty scary match, knowing how we did touch on a villager's ability to be able to just steal, pocket the PK Thunder recovery.
Yeah, I don't find that it's stealing. I think it's pocketing. I don't think his intentions are bad.
All right.
Anyway.
Pilfering.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Pilfering. Thank you.
Same word.
Diction. Thesaurus. Okay, so already a convincing lead by Ness.
Yeah, actually, FOW was just straight up taking it
to
Ranai. Freddy definitely being FOW.
This is not a button check. This is the game.
Yeah, this is the real deal.
After talking with Freddy about this matchup, he says playing Ranai and playing MJG, it's night and day. They are two completely different things. Understanding that he knew that he was going to pocket it, he has to recover differently. There's no other way.
That's why he went so far off stage. And there's upper potentially to take the first stock, but Ranai's DI was so on point. Okay, let's see the recovery. Of course, is going to come from below with the up B.
But this is going to be
good tech right there by Ranai. Oh, man. And Ranai probably knew that was coming, which is why you saw the delay.
And FOW immediately adapting Nair. A falling Nair is going to be the first stock. 72%, not very high.
Wow. Remember, guys, this is #1 in Japan. From Osaka, Ranai, probably one of the best villager out there in the business.
If not the best.
Yeah.
Oof. Always saving his second jump. Freddy understands that right now there is not much of a use for his up B off stage. That's just asking for him to pocket it, and that'll be the stock. So he's using his double jump very, very, very differently, shielding almost every single forward air.
Ranai literally just looking to see if he can stop FOW from using his double jump. He wants to knock him out of his double jump. Oh, opportunity. Is he going to go out there? He can't. That's why FOW has to keep recovering from afar.
Ooh.
Oh, and he wanted to off throw a trump as well.
What a terrifying thing to see. Oh, man. We're all used to seeing back throw just KO, but that was a bit too early. Up being back to the ledge. Freddy absolutely dominating back throw. Will be the first stock for Freddy with 73% of extra credit. Still dominating over Ranai, but Ranai might have a few more tricks up his sleeve.
Here's the patient play again. Ranai probably trying to reassess the situation. It looks like, the hardest read right there by FOW. Waiting for the roll.
Waiting for the roll. FOW just absolutely is showing that he is in Ranai's head. He understands that Ranai is great and respects that, but so is Freddy. And he's here to take names. Every forward air accurately hitting Freddy.
And here comes the swing shots again, but that forward smash does so much knockback.
That is just, oh my lord.
Oh, and the sneakiest stuff, I didn't even see it.
Very, very, very sneaky stuff from here. Villager is like a character with a bag of tricks, reading the roll, not quite committing to the punish, but understanding that he is reacting to what Freddy is doing. Freddy finding any way to get to the ground.
And FOW just cannot get his feet on the ground at all. Chop the tree. Oh, he didn't chop it at all. Okay.
Nice! A very patient.
Instead of back throw. It's a back throw kill.
And that's going to be it. A very patient FOW. Respecting every neutral option that he had. They both were feeling each other out. That was an introduction. They were introducing themselves to each other. And FOW just happened to turn up on top. That just can't even, words can't express how incredible that game was.
I have to say, though, I wonder if Ranai should have just chopped the tree right then and there. He chopped it once, and you saw the startup of the PK Thunder, too, right?
Yes.
He's about to hit himself. Dropping the tree right on top of him probably would have, put him in a favorable situation, but I guess Ranai had another idea in mind. And regardless, good job by FOW getting that back throw, even from the other side of the stage, ending the first stock, and now the first game. Whoa! Hey, batter.
All right.
Swing.
I mean, you can see that near the end of the game, Ranai was definitely starting to get it.
Oh, and that's what we were talking about.
And there it is, and that's that.
The books.
The books.
The books.
The books.
Wow.
That was it.
Literally textbook right there, ladies and gentlemen. You knock the Kara off stage. You get rid of the double jump. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Or he.
He or she.
He or she.
Gender neutral. And keeping it subject, it looks like FOW is going to try his best to use his projectiles to try to psych him out. Oh.
Can we talk about him using PK Flash, though? Oh. The man uses every single move that Ness has, and the same goes for Ranai, which makes this quite the exciting match.
And even though FOW is down, already only 51% of extra credit after that early stock, FOW letting us know that he needs to chill. And Ranai answering back with a back throw.
Oh, the classic. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Is that real? Oh my goodness. This is out of control.
And right now, Ranai looks like he's trying to rinse and repeat, capitalizing on the air dodge with the Nair.
Using the fire, making it difficult for Ranai to use like that tree, or else he get hit by the fire because the hitbox is extended and expanded in that tree.
So smart. Okay.
Both of these players seem to have experience versus the counterpart, but I'm not sure if there are any Nesses in Japan at the caliber of FOW. MJG is a very dominant.
Wow, the double jab to up air, taking it. But yeah, you know what it is? I don't know if, like you said, I don't know if there are any Nesses of the caliber of FOW, but I do remember when I visited Japan last year, Chokage 2015, there was a Ness main that was actually really good that Zero did play. His name escapes me, unfortunately. I'm not too sure if Ranai may have experience against him because we were in Tokyo at the time, while Ranai is an Osaka resident, which is the west side of Japan. They're quite far apart, even if Japan might be a small island.
See, I like to believe that every person that plays this game has like a bloodline technique. Like a top player has something that makes them unique, makes them awesome. And I think something that Ranai has is just a complete, solid foundation of his character and his play. He's just all around solid, no real general weaknesses. But I think if I could pinpoint one, would be this: a matchup that he is not really accustomed with. And Freddy, even though the first stock was early, answered back very, very quickly. And I think that we might see, we might see kind of like a more like a dominating play from Ranai this game. I'm not sure if Freddy was shaken up by that PK Thunder thing. I know what it's like to get your recovery kind of, messed up.
True. Right here, I think it's going to be a tough situation. Ranai, again, just waiting near the edge, trying to force FOW to just burn his double jump, per usual. So just the same strategy that we see Rosalina mains use against Ness.
What I really appreciate is how Ranai, every step of the...
Okay, excuse me.
Okay, he just stood there and waited for it.
And FOW thought, Ranai was just going to burn that pocket immediately. Now, Ranai could just use that, the PK fire. Okay, he just used it right there. I was going to say he could use that to get the psychological advantage over his opponent, right? Because FOW kept using the side magnet over and over.
I think what's incredible is how Ranai, even though he has harder punishes in mind and harder things that he can do, he still uses forward air every single time to get as much damage to make each KO that he does convincing and off beat. Yes. Now that wasn't Ranai that did that, right?
Nope. The PK Thunder unfortunately bumped into the side of Smashville, resulting in an end of the stock there. Yeah, Villager's recovery is one of the best. The best.
And Villager with his annoying ooh, 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 just makes that recovery that much more obnoxious.
Shout out to Balloon Fight. Oh my. Did he save the double jump? Nice air dodge! That bowling ball would have spelled trouble.
Excellent double jump. As you can see, he is no stranger to this matchup. And down smash from the recovery, hanging right below the ledge, will be Ranai's first stock. Again, only 75% of extra credit here. 3 turnips, almost even send him to the blast zone. A very RNG move that he has, even though I've seen Ranai only get 3. So I feel like it's more to it than that. I feel like once you really are good with the character, like good Ice Climber players from Brawl, Nana really listened to you.
Yep. Just like Armada when he played Peach in Melee,
Just,
always pulling the
face every time.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Just a normal day in the office. Oh, there's a double jump. Okay. Ranai's being really patient here. I really appreciate that. Just trying to pop FOW into the skies. Oh, Ranai, that's all he wanted. He's like, okay, just use your up B. You're gonna use
it. And that's what he's waiting for. That's all he needs.
Yes.
All he needs is an opportunity to say, all right, I've closed out all of your other options. I'm just gonna pocket. I'm just gonna pocket it. That's it. That's just, you know, that must be so stressful and frustrating. I think FOW isn't just going to go right back to Smashville, just going to stay with what he knows.
Yeah, because the cool thing about Smashville, right, is that the moving platforms on the moving platform will give him an alternate route when it comes to coming back on stage for recovery, right?
Right.
You knock him off stage, it's like, all right, cool. I mean, I have my double jump, but I'll PK Thunder all the way out near the right side or left side of the blast zone, and it just like land on the platform right there. All right, right now we have FOW trying to see if he can like actually rack up a lot of damage on Ranai as he did in the first game. It looked really convincing, as if he had. Okay, there it is again, Ranai with these techs.
Okay, these little kids are having fun, you know. It just looks like they're in a jungle gym.
Yeah, right.
You know, the atmosphere is perfect.
I could just hear
a back throw will.
Oh, wow, from center stage, the man still manages to live.
That side B is what makes you know, KOing him extremely difficult. Recovering low is the key here. Another tech, and this will definitely do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm really glad I actually wasn't sure.
Yeah, with all that damage that he put on him, he definitely was going to get the KO. Okay, this time FOW reading Ranai's short hop with these air-to-airs. He's like, okay, you want to keep jumping in the air, using the slingshot to force me off stage? I'm just going to jump in your face and fair you instead. So fair for fair here with these players. Good roll as Villager's grab.
Ooh.
Well, dash grab is 9 if I'm not mistaken, but the standing one is 14.
Absolutely dominating Ranai at every neutral situation, tricking him by bringing the PK Thunder a little bit away so that he wouldn't be able to pocket it, so we can get some damage in. 64% of extra credit, only 76 on.
Oh.
I spoke way too soon, and I should chill.
Those forward smashes. Oh, if he did not power shield that?
That was it.
Yeah.
That was a shield. Already 43% in a blink of an eye. This game has turned right around. If you were drinking water or eating food, you just missed one of the biggest turnovers.
Oh, FOW. Last lease on life. Again? All right. Manages to stay alive again. This is really scary.
Yeah, no, this is absolutely terrifying. Ranai having complete stage control here. Maybe a missed dash attack, I'm not sure. A forward smash will whip. They're both feeling each other out. Getting back to the center of stage, trying to get stage control, watering the tree, power shielding it. Ranai looking for an opportunity to maybe use his axe.
Yeah,
he might mix up the opportunity with his axe and the bowling ball to try to bait out a spot dodge or a shield, knowing that both of which are very detrimental to the shield. Power shielding the back air.
Wow. And Ranai with the fist in the air, taking game 4. It's really unfortunate seeing 2 SDs from FOW, one in game 3 and one in game 4,
pocketing those recoveries was really hard. I guess you could say that Ranai is out of pocket.